Welcome to another episode from the Walkie Talkie Traveller channel. Still in Lviv. If you've happened upon this by chance, well, I've made quite a few videos so far, mostly from the Baltic countries, where I spend a fair bit of time. And at the moment, I've embarked on a series of videos which I loosely called The Long Road to Ukraine, which brought me down through the Baltic countries, Poland and into Ukraine, and I've just crossed the border a few days ago and reached the foremost city in the west of Ukraine, which is Lviv. The last few days has been a mixture of heavy rain and sunshine, warm weather, cold weather, a real bugger's muddle, frankly. And just as I seek shelter from the rain, I see there's a lovely building there. We've had a hefty downpour and it's sort of stopped, but now I'm thinking, oh, hang on a second, it hasn't stopped, has it? Or has it? Hard to tell. You see other people progressing down the street and automatically think to yourself, well, maybe it's time I should get moving again then. And then the rain starts coming down just as it is now. Don't know if you're picking up that thunder in the distance. What we're looking at now is a sort of, I suppose, must-see if you come to Lviv, really. And I'm seeing it, but from the shelter of a little archway here. Across the road. The name of the place is Potocki Palace. You may have heard of Potocki Palace before and thought, hang on, isn't that Poland? Well, there's an extremely handsome country estate in a little town called Lankut. Well, can't say it's in the town. I mean, basically the palace is the town. Lankut Palace belonged to the Potocki dynasty. They decided to have another building here, Potocki Palace in Lviv. Built in the 19th century, it's now housing a part of the Lviv National Art Collection. I'm looking at an example of work by somebody called Max Wittek. It's really not tempting me to go in. If it's a branch of the Modern Art Collection, I definitely am not inclined to go in, although the entry fee is only 100 hryvnia, which is approximately $3, $3 I should say. But how much of the palace do you actually get to see? The thing is that for a while now, this building has operated as one of the residences of the President of Ukraine. Therefore, how much access are you liable to be given to roam around and explore the beautiful rooms, if the interiors are beautiful, as I gather they are? The collections themselves inside are a bit of a mishmash from what I've been reading, but for only 100 hryvnia, Potocki Palace, handsome building from the outside, even though we can't see it from this angle. It appears very strange to have such a magnificent palace built right up roadside, but of course the other buildings were built up around it. That's why it seems as though it's a bit odd to us in the 21st century. The sun's coming out, but does that mean the rain's going to stop? Or does it just mean the lightning's about to start? Hard to say. It's open again from, I think it's 11 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, but I've got a train at 10:25 taking me to Ivano-Frankivsk. So basically, any idea? An extra? I'm not paying them anyway. Oh dear. Yes. I'm going to miss out on any opportunity to visit Potocki Palace on this occasion. Can only see it from the outside, but I'm going to try and get a better view, rain permitting. Let's be undaunted. Let's be undaunted. That's a great start for a speech, isn't it? What else can I say after that? Let's be undaunted. And progress down the road. Stopping on occasion to try and find the perfect view from ground level of this building. I don't think I'm upsetting anybody by filming this. It's rather like if Britain was at war and somebody decided to film Buckingham Palace in the middle of London. That's how I equate it anyway. Oh no, I think I might have to put the camera away again. Well, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? The number of times I've had my camera out, attempted to start filming and stopped, started, stopped, started, stopped over the last hour is considerable. Maybe it's a bit more than an hour actually, but I haven't made a great deal of progress and I've fallen back on the obvious sort of path to get me back into some kind of close proximity to the main shop I'm going to, and not too far away from the ranch. We can walk down here, I guess, and I can pose the question, so what do you think from what you've seen so far? Lviv? Paris of the East? Who said that first, I wonder? You can let me know in the comments if you like. I'm sure somebody's going to say, oh, it says it in the Lonely Planet guidebook. Does it? If so, where did they get that from? Ever wished you could find an epic chicken cafe? Well, you can here in Lviv. Paris. Try and match that. Do you have an epic chicken cafe? I think not. Could be wrong though. Often am. In fact, usually am. There's an unfortunate shade of green. Just doesn't quite work on the vehicle, does it? The idea was right with the black, but needs to be a stronger, darker shade of green, I think. Again, feel free to let me know if I'm talking nonsense. Just popped out for a quickie and spent most of my time sheltering from the rain. Abysmally failed to find a rear entry to Potocki Palace, if I can use that expression, without causing offence. Okay, I'm jacking it in, I'm throwing in the towel. I give up, Lviv. This is not a day for filming. Cheery bye.